If you're looking to make money online, or even if you just want to increase the profits of your existing business, creating an e-commerce store is an excellent strategy. Scratch that. This is 100% the best way to make money online, and that goes for hobbyists, entrepreneurs, bloggers, and small businesses alike. Bold claim? Sure is, but keep watching to find out why we can be confident in making it. So, just what is e-commerce? Of course, the term refers to online commerce, in other words, selling products online. But while e-commerce could mean selling an e-book from a landing page, it's most often used to refer more exclusively to online shops that sell multiple products and that have a particular layout and setup. The most popular example of an e-commerce store is undoubtedly Amazon. This acts just like a high street store and allows you to browse products at your leisure and add them to a shopping cart. The only difference is that you can do all this from the comfort of your home, and once you check out, the products are simply delivered to you wherever you are. It's a familiar concept, but what makes it so important? Okay, so let's look at why e-commerce is the future. Well, the first thing you need to recognize is that e-commerce is growing. In the early days, people were uncertain about spending online and found it daunting to hand over their card details and trust a supplier they couldn't meet face to face. But now look at companies like Amazon and eBay. These are household names around the world, and everyone from the young and tech-savvy to the elderly are now happy to shop with them. These companies have helped many people to put aside any concerns they might have had regarding e-commerce and to trust in buying online. And e-commerce is growing as well and doing massive business. For proof, you need look no further than the stats from Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is a national holiday of sorts where online retailers are anticipated to lower their prices. It follows Black Friday, but these days it tends to do nearly as much business, and it's growing rapidly. For example, in 2014, Cyber Monday created a total of $2.59 billion in sales online. Now, that's no small number, but in 2015, this was increased to $3.19 billion. Now, that's a huge increase. $2.28 billion of those were on desktops versus $2.04 billion the previous year, while $838 million were through mobile devices. Now that's versus $548 million. Across all devices, Cyber Monday increased by 21% from the previous year. Seeing as Amazon is probably the best known online retailer, how's its growth going? Well, the company sold a total of $107.01 billion worth of products in 2015. The company employs 230,800 people, and there are 304 million active Amazon customer accounts. The brand is worth $47.73 billion, and this is only expected to continue to grow as well. The story is the same across the board. People are becoming more and more familiar with e-commerce, and high street stores are struggling. This is undoubtedly the future of selling, and it's easy to see why. Reason number 2 is its convenience. So, what is it that's led to such growth in e-commerce? Well, the simple fact of the matter is that online sales benefit everyone. The only reason online sales haven't already dwarfed physical sales is probably the fact that some people still don't trust shopping online or aren't sure how to go about it. Over time, this concern will be eroded more and more, while tools like PayPal will make it easier and safer than ever before. When you sell products online, it means you don't have to employ staff and you don't have to rent the same amount of physical space. You'll need somewhere to store your products, unless you're dropshipping of course, but other than that, your only cost will be hosting, shipping and web design. Lower overheads mean more profit for you, but they also mean lower prices for customers. Customers now have the ability to order products online conveniently, but on top of that, they'll be getting them for a much lower price. There's also greater versatility in terms of what you can sell. With an e-commerce store, you can sell physical products, which will require some upfront investment, but there's also a lot less upfront cost. If you wanted to set up a high street store, then you would need to be willing to spend a large amount of money to rent the physical space, to invest in the stock, and to manage staff, etc. However, if you're setting up an online store, then all you're going to need is some inventory to sell, perhaps not if you're going to be selling a digital product or acting as an affiliate, and a website. It takes just a few clicks to set up an e-commerce store, and that means you can have one up and running in minutes for negligible cost. And reason number 3, it's the best way to monetize a website. Now, the last 2 examples explain why businesses should launch their own e-commerce stores and why you might consider launching an e-commerce store as your business. But you should also sit up and take notice if you run a blog or a website already and you're just looking for a way to monetize it. Why? Because it's actually one of the most effective methods there is of making money from a website. Until now, you likely have been relying on one of several methods to make money online. Perhaps you're making money from advertising on your website, selling ads on Google AdSense, for example, or maybe you're making money selling an affiliate product. In either of those scenarios, it's important to recognize that you've placed yourself at the bottom of the food chain. In other words, you're being paid by those advertisers and product creators in order to send more business their way. The fact that they're happy to continue paying you means they're making money from you. In other words, they're earning more from your visitors than you are. You're getting a small share of the profit, but they're taking home the lion's share. And in fact, you're essentially doing their work for them. And that's why you'll typically earn about 1 to 50 cents per click on an advert, meaning in turn that you're going to need hundreds of thousands of visitors a day to your site to make any reasonable money. Compare this with selling your own products and making $20 to $50 each time. Of course, it's much easier to get someone to click on an advert than it is to get them to buy something, but not as difficult as you might think if you have decent products and you're running your store well. The bottom line? Well, you can make a living from a website with just a few hundred daily visitors instead. If you have an e-commerce store, the buck stops with you. Now you're making the maximum profit from your customers because you're selling something to them and you're keeping the difference. What's more, you're keeping visitors on your site and engaged with your brand. You're not sending them away. You're keeping them right where you want them and making a real difference to the way they see you. Finally, selling e-commerce products is better than selling digital products or affiliate products because it's something anyone can appreciate. Only a very specific type of person buys ebooks about making money online. Phone cases and clothing, though, well, that's got much broader appeal. Try putting an e-commerce store on your existing website and just see what the difference it makes to your profits, and the potential for growth is massive. With all that in mind then, it's definitely worth learning how to create an e-commerce store so that you can start maximizing your online earnings. And potentially so you can turn your small website into your very own global brand selling products that get you really excited. That's where this video series comes in. Here you will learn how to run an online store and create an effective business model, how to set up your own online store with one of several e-commerce platforms, how to find, create or buy products you can sell online, how to build a website and social media presence to promote your store, how to stock and design your store to maximize sales, how to price your products, how to choose products that will sell well, how to use apps, plugins and more to get even more sales, and much more. In short, you'll learn how to create an e-commerce business or add e-commerce to your existing model in simple, easy steps. From there, you'll then be shown multiple ways you can increase your profits and turn your business into a huge success. Are you ready? Let's start selling online. Now you know why e-commerce is such a big deal and what makes it such a fantastic tool for making money online. But the next question you need to answer is how you're going to make this work for you. Having an e-commerce store is great in theory, but it's what you do with it that really counts. And as it happens, there is no right way to run an e-commerce store. This video series is aimed at everyone from small business owners to hobbyists who just want to run a store as a side project. The way that both types of seller goes about creating and running their business will of course vary, so find the relevant heading here that applies to you and see how you can fit an e-commerce store into your existing business. If you already have a high street store, then the good news is that you're already in the perfect position to start taking full advantage of e-commerce. You already have inventory, you already have a niche, and you probably already have a website. Adding e-commerce is simply the next logical step. By creating an online store, you can give your customers the ability to order your products online, which will increase your turnover and also give you a much bigger potential audience. What's more is that you can use your physical store to promote your e-commerce store and vice versa. It's important that you do this correctly though. You'll need an e-commerce store that will automatically synchronize with your physical store so that the inventory is updated when products are bought online or in store. Ideally, you want to find a solution that lets you use your EPOS, your electronic point of sale, to automatically update the stock with no work on your part. If you're in work and you want to try setting up your own e-commerce store, then you'll be starting from scratch. The good news here is that any income you add to your existing income will be extra, meaning that this can be a very small scale business model and you won't need to worry about trying to run the business on a massive scale or making a fortune from day one. With that in mind, you can identify a type of product you want to sell, create a website and a store, and invest in a small amount of inventory. Or perhaps you even want to make your own products. Either way, you can simply invest more money each time you sell off what you have while keeping a little extra for yourself. You can also use an eBay store and social media to help your sales and possibly run a blog to handle content marketing. If you're a blogger or a marketer, then you might already have an audience and a platform from which to sell your products. This is simply a matter of adding a store to your existing business and promoting it to your email list, to your visitors, and anyone else that you can influence. This business will start with you identifying a type of product that fits into your niche and then choosing an e-commerce platform to suit your store. You might decide also to remove AdSense or affiliate products from your site in order to focus more attention on your own store for maximum profits. So those are some basic models for your e-commerce stores. The next question is how you might apply them in the real world. Now, here are some imaginary scenarios to help you visualize what this might look like. Now let's look at the clothes reseller. And a very simple and easy business model if you're looking to make money from home as a side business is to become a reseller. What this means is that you're buying stock and then simply reselling it for a little more. To do that, you'll normally be buying in wholesale. So let's say you choose to sell clothes from home. Now this might mean that you buy 100 shirts for $600, that's $6 each, and then you sell them off at $12. This is called keystone pricing, and it's a fairly standard pricing system for a lot of wholesalers and manufacturers. Even if you only sell half, you've broken even. Ideally though, you'll aim to sell all of them, giving you $600 profit. You may choose to keep $400 of that and then reinvest $200 so that you can order $800 of stock next time for $1,600 turnover. Over time, your pot will grow. This then allows you to invest some money into marketing, Google AdWords or Facebook ads, for instance, and to diversify your line with different types of shirt and other types of clothing. But right from the word go, you can start making money from your store by selling to friends and also by selling some of your stock on eBay. This is all much easier though if you try to focus on a specific niche and to give your store some kind of focus that sets you apart. For example, you might sell shirts aimed at a particular demographic, plus-size women, entrepreneurs, gay men, Or you might sell shirts that have something in common. They're easy to iron, or they're light and cool, or they're bright colors, that sort of thing. With something that sets you apart and helps you to appeal to a particular audience, it's more likely your adverts, your social media posts, and your listings will get noticed. What about if you're a blogger with ebooks? As we'll see in more detail later in this series, you don't need to limit yourself to selling physical products. You can actually just as easily sell digital products like ebooks and even software through an e-commerce store. So if you have a blog that's currently selling a single ebook from a sales page, you might consider branching out and selling multiple books from an online store. This way, you'll look like a much bigger business and people will be able to browse what you have to offer at their leisure. This also means that you can use things like special offers, deals, and a whole lot more to promote specific books, and you can place adverts for your books around your site instead of using AdSense. What's more, you can even start using things like apps and plugins to sell your books in a more inventive way. You can embed your e-commerce store right into your Facebook page, for example, for more direct monetization of your social media efforts. No matter what your business is though, you're going to need something to sell. Here are some ways that you can stock up a shop, even if you aren't fortunate enough to own your own manufacturing plant. And the first is 3D printing. This is a surprisingly viable option these days. If you have a 3D printer or you're happy to use a website like Shapeways, which you can find here at shapeways.com, then you can sell plastic or metal objects with nothing more than a 3D model file. Now, this might mean that you sell phone cases, jewelry, or ornaments, or even toys. As mentioned, you can sell products by finding wholesalers and buying in bulk. There are other ways you can be a reseller too, such as adding value yourself by packaging products nicely or just finding them very cheap somewhere. If you have a skill such as painting or making clothes, there's no reason why you can't turn that into a business and sell through your own online store. You might also want to try selling through Etsy.com as well. There's no reason you can't sell digital products from your site. Now, this might be an online course, an ebook, or a piece of software. There's no overheads and there's no delivery. Affiliate products are products that you sell for a commission. Now, some digital affiliate products let you keep as much as 75% of the profits. Dropshipping is in many ways the ideal business model. This means you sell a product that you didn't create, except that you're allowed to add your branding to the product so it looks like you did. What's more is that you don't have to worry about shipping yourself. That's also handled by the other company. And there's POD. Now, POD stands for print on demand. And often this term applies to publishing, meaning that you print books only when you sell them. Both Amazon and Lulu have great POD publishing options. Likewise though, POD might mean printing t-shirts or printing logos onto mugs. T-shirt stores are big money online and they're super easy to set up. Finally, why not just outsource the creation of your product? This is easiest for digital products, but it can work for all types of things as well.
Are you planning to sell products online but are not sure which platform to choose? Are you uncertain about which products you should sell? Are you not sure how to kickstart your business? Fret not, for you are on the right path. Why would I say so? Well, I'm going to use this video to walk you through a better understanding of the online selling platform, Shopify. This amazing service is a platform where you can build your own e-store and start selling. Are you excited about it? Let's get started. First of all, what is Shopify? How much do you know about Shopify? Let me give you a brief explanation of what Shopify is and how it works. Shopify is a Canadian e-commerce company headquartered in Ottawa, Ontario, which develops computer software for online stores and retail point-of-sale systems. It was founded in 2004 and was initially based on earlier software written by its founders for their online snowboard store. Shopify is a web application that allows you to create your online store. It provides you with several templates that can be customized to meet individual users' branding requirements, and almost everything you need from end to end, regardless of the product or experience of the seller. Furthermore, the system allows both physical and digital goods to be sold. It's similar to hiring a general contractor to build your house, compared to being the general contractor and hiring all the subcontractors yourself. You're still in control, but you let the general contractor use their expertise to make the project happen. Shopify is a good idea for you if you want to launch an online shop, or if you already have a physical store but want to continue growing your business by selling your products online. It caters to a broad range of industries such as art and photography, clothing and fashion, electronics, food and beverages, and so much more. You can basically choose to sell any sort of gadget or widget or physical product, and Shopify can help make this an easier process for you. As I mentioned earlier, Shopify is a simple shopping cart solution for your e-commerce business. By using it, you won't have to worry about hosting your shopping cart, maintaining servers, or presenting your brand and your inventory to potential customers. In this section, we'll explore why you should choose Shopify as your online business platform. One of the best things about Shopify is that it's really easy to use. It gives you tools to build your online store. For example, it provides tools to insert product images or descriptions, tools to manage your inventory, tools to organize your product into categories, and so on. Not only are the tools provided, Shopify also takes care of the coding and web hosting issues. This means that you do not need technical expertise to launch an online store with Shopify. All you need is inventory. Using Shopify allows entrepreneurs to focus on their business and not on the technical nuts and bolts of websites and shopping cart management. However, even though it's simple to use, it does not mean that Shopify is a bare-boned basic shopping cart. Use the Shopify manual to introduce yourself to the Shopify user interface and to guide you through the process of information capture and database management. In addition, Shopify also hosts a help wiki that is built collaboratively between Shopify developers and users. Next, Shopify is hosted. What do we mean by hosted? It's the same way that you don't need to install software if you use Spotify. Your shopping cart is fully hosted by Shopify. They take care of the usual website logistics issues such as management, payment gateways, and hosting. Shopify's system allows you to organize customer information for marketing purposes and to keep a close eye on your inventory. It's also flexible enough to adapt to just about any kind of inventory you can throw at it, while relieving you from the burden of hours spent coding and fine-tuning the store. In fact, because Shopify is hosted, it frees up your time and money. Sound unbelievable? Let me explain. Shopify will cost you $30 to $180 per month, depending on how many products you want to support and which other features you would like to include. If you want to host your own e-commerce store, you can buy or rent a server. However, you will also have to be careful with the hidden costs, including uninterrupted power supplies, regular maintenance, and emergency IT costs. Furthermore, you'll need to purchase a self-hosted shopping cart software package such as Magento, which will cost you $15,000 per year or more. Another option is SunShop, which starts at $20 per month for an introductory license or $500 for a one-time licensing fee for their premium package, with an annual renewal at a lower price. So why burden yourself with coding and server management while Shopify can host everything for you at a cheaper price? You might not be convinced quite yet, but let me tell you another major advantage to Shopify: reliability. Every minute your servers are down is a minute that people can't buy your products. Amazon and Google have determined that page load delays of only fractions of a second result in significant loss of revenue. On Amazon, a 100 microsecond delay in load time results in a 1% decrease in sales. As for Google, the difference between a 10-page result, which loads in 0.4 seconds, and a 30-page result, which loads in 0.9 seconds, decreases traffic and ad revenue by 20%. Basically, Shopify is not immune to all issues of lags and downtime, but when Shopify hosts your shopping cart, you don't have to worry about it yourself. This means that Shopify's team of experts will take good care of mundane server maintenance and upgrades in order to keep your shopping cart available and loading quick. If anything goes wrong, they have a team of dedicated professionals to fix the problem. Hence, you're paying for them to take hours of work to deal with this, while the frustration is off your shoulders. Shopify has the infrastructure to handle your business reliably and affordably. Like many other successful products in the tech world, Shopify has spawned an entire community of designers and experts who have developed tons of apps that you can use to add to your e-commerce package. Even though Shopify comes with a number of features built in, no platform can possibly accommodate all the features needed by store owners. So Shopify took a page from Facebook, Apple, Android, and started an app store. It would be a really long story to cover the wide array of apps available to amplify Shopify's functionality. So I have narrowed it down to 3 apps which currently boast a remarkable 100% approval rating in Shopify's App Store. The first one is Yotpo Social Reviews. It takes advantage of the social media markets to connect your shopping cart to your reviews. It automatically prompts buyers to leave a review and integrates it into your site. Additionally, you can connect positive reviews from any source on the web to Yotpo and consequently to your cart. This generates shopper confidence and qualified traffic to your store. The second one is Product Options, which allows you to customize the Shopify inventory and categories interface so that you can easily and quickly manage how your inventory is displayed. This addresses what limitations exist in the built-in Shopify interface, allowing better customization and product descriptions so your customers can get exactly what they want. Last is SEO Meta Manager, which does exactly what the name implies. It helps you to control how your products are displayed and how it appears in online searches. It also helps to raise your brand visibility, driving page views and revenue. Not all platforms have the scale to pull this off correctly, but Shopify does. They have a business development team that specifically works on developing new apps and bringing in new developers to solve problems. This is the reason why people love it in the first place, and Shopify's philosophy is to make it simple for you to run your business. I understand that your decision is an important one, as you don't want to spend time building a business with one platform and then realize later on that you may have to switch to another e-commerce builder. So to clear up some doubts, I have done some research on platforms and have chosen 2 platforms which are similar to Shopify. These are BigCommerce and Volusion. Most people are generally very sensitive to pricing. We're all trained to compare down to the penny and clip coupons and save as much as possible. We do that all the time, like it's second nature. However, when we look at picking an e-commerce builder to grow a business, we consciously steer away from making our decision based purely on price per month. Choosing a builder because it's cheaper and saves you a few dollars every month is a very short-term way to think and grow a business. Instead, you should be thinking of value. Even though a plan may have a higher price point, if you're getting tremendous value out of it, it's well worth the money. Shopify's plans start at a monthly price of $9 for a light plan and move up to $29 for basic, $79 for pro, and $179 for unlimited. Note that to build an online store, you will need to sign up for the basic, pro, or unlimited plan. The light plan only gives you access to some selling tools, but not the online store builder. As for BigCommerce, it offers 3 pricing plans, which are $29.95 per month for standard, $79 per month for plus, and varying depending on store requirements at the enterprise level. With the enterprise plan, a dedicated BigCommerce team will help you with the setup and data migration, where you'll get priority support. Let's be honest here, design does matter. How many times have you found a website that looked confusing and didn't inspire trust or credibility, thus making you leave the website without giving it a fair chance? Trust me, I do this all the time too. Having a good-looking, professional, and inviting storefront is the first step to welcoming your prospective customers and increasing the chances of making a sale. It doesn't matter if you have the best product in the world. If your store looks mediocre, people won't pay it the attention that it deserves. Shopify's themes are very impressive and updated, and they look professional and inviting. Shopify uses independent professional designers to create those themes to make sure that the designs are always fresh and modern. They can make your store look credible and welcoming. All the free templates from Shopify are responsive. The contrast between Shopify and BigCommerce is kind of obvious. This is because only 2 out of the 16 free templates in BigCommerce are responsive. Others can be categorized as outdated. Shopify and BigCommerce both allow you to connect an extensive range of payment gateways to your store. The numbers available vary by country, but you will find that both BigCommerce and Shopify support the major ones, such as WorldPay, PayPal, and QuickBooks. Shopify, however, offers more comparatively. Connecting third-party payment gateways are normally a tricky process, which sometimes involves a contract or monthly fees. So users who are not in the mood for that sort of thing might prefer to use one of the out-of-the-box options provided by both BigCommerce and Shopify. In the case of Shopify, this means using either PayPal or its Stripe-powered Shopify payment option. With BigCommerce, this means using PayPal, Stripe, or Square. As I mentioned in the previous chapter about the matter of price, Volusion's pricing is similar to Shopify with options ranging from $15 to $135 per month. But Shopify gets the edge mainly because of the fact that Shopify has a more inclusive feature set across respective price points, which includes having unlimited products. The starter price is also slightly lower, and they do not charge bandwidth overage fees. Even though Volusion offers merchants a respectable number of themes to choose from, they're generally a notch below Shopify in terms of front usage, page flow, and overall design. You will find a file editor to access raw code in Volusion and Shopify, but overall Volusion's backend admin is less flexible and intuitive compared to Shopify. Integrating with more than 70 payment gateways, including all the major players, Shopify works with a wide variety of processors. To top things off, their in-house processor, Shopify Payment, was launched in August of 2013. Volusion integrates with several domestic and international gateways which aren't compatible with quite as many processors as Shopify. Volusion Merchant Service charges 2.15% per transaction and a $3.41 per month PCI compliance fee on top of that. You will also need to purchase your own SSL certificate, which will cost a minimum of $89 per year for Volusion's certificate. If you want one from a more established and trusted site, you'll have to pay extra.
In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to install WordPress. Now I am actually hosting my website business through HostGator. So what I'm going to do is use a feature they have called Quick Install. So I'm going to go into the back end of my HostGator account and I'm going to scroll down inside the cPanel and look for something called Quick Install. It used to be Fantastico Deluxe, but they're phasing that out. So I'm going to look for Quick Install. If you're using a host called Bluehost, you could use a tool called Simple Scripts as well. So first we're going to click on the Quick Install, and what I'm going to do is scroll on down here to the bottom, to the left hand corner here where it says Blog Software, and I'll click on WordPress. Next thing I'll do is click on Continue, and then I'm going to choose which domain I want to install this on. So I've selected a domain after I've came up with the products that I want to carry. I put together a domain name, and you could go out to GoDaddy to find a great domain for your business. So I'm going to go here and type in Uniforms Jerseys. That's the domain I'm going to go with, and then we're just going to plug in some basic information here. So we'll just plug that in. And we're going to say we're just going to sell uniforms and jerseys just as an example. So admin area, we'll just call it admin. First name John, last name Smith. And then go ahead and click on Install Now. So what's going to happen here is while we're installing, notice it's telling me we're at 1% done, and then it quickly gets going. And the reason I call these a quick install is because it truly is a quick installation. So what I'm going to do next is just copy this password that they provide me, and then I'm going to go over here to open it up by just simply clicking down here, uniformsandjerseys.com, so your domain /wp-admin. We're going to plug that in there, and it should log us right in. Alright, perfect. So once we're logged in to our WordPress dashboard, we're ready to go to start activating our website and get it set up so that we can start setting up our e-commerce store on WordPress. So you notice it was just as simple as that. Now if you're somebody that does not want to go through the process of doing the quick install and you want to do it by hand, you can go on out here to wordpress.org, and I'll show you the beginning of the phase of installing it by yourself manually. So go to wordpress.org, click on download WordPress in the top right. Right click over here, choose save link as. This will download WordPress onto your computer as a zip archive. And then you can follow where it says what's next. After you download it, follow here where it says what's next, and they've created a handy guide for you, as they call it. And you're going to look for the famous 5-minute installation, and I found that under the guide of installing WordPress. And I just looked on the second option here, or you could scroll on down to where it says famous 5-minute install, and they actually have it all listed out, the detailed instructions on how to install WordPress by yourself, and it's all updated. That's if you don't want to use the quick install method, which is what we use and prefer because it is quick, it is simple, and it is easy. And if you do get stuck on the 5-minute install, they have more detailed instructions. This is only if you want to do it manually. Again, if you installed your WordPress using this method, using the quick install method, you do not need to do it manually. This is the best way to do it. If you're brand new, it's the quickest way, most efficient way to get your site up. So at this point, we actually have our website live. If I were to go here in the browser, and there's my URL, uniformsjerseys.com, you'll notice that my website is active. So I'm actually ready to go. In the next video, we'll work on setting up our WordPress site. Then we're going to go through the process of installing WooCommerce and setting it up. In this video, we are going to configure our WordPress website so it's ready to install WooCommerce on it. So first, there's a couple of plugins that we want to install. So I'm going to go over here in the dashboard, and I'm going to scroll to the bottom here and click on plugins. And what I'm going to do is find, like for example, the first plugin I want to deactivate. This one's called the Mojo Marketplace. So we can just simply deactivate that one. If you use the quick install method, that one shows up in there. And the next thing we want to do is go on over here and actually install another plugin called Google XML Sitemaps. So what you want to do is up here at the top where it says plugins, click on add new, and do a quick search for those plugins. So Google XML Sitemap. Alright, and you are going to look for this one here that has 15 million downloads. It's one of the largest ones out there. All you need to do is simply click on it's the Google XML Sitemaps by Arnie Brockhold, and you just want to choose Install Now. And then click Activate Plugin. And that plugin should be activated. So now we're going to add one more plugin. And this plugin is a search engine optimization plugin called the Yoast SEO plugin. So I'm just going to type in Yoast SEO. WordPress SEO by Yoast. And this one has 13 million downloads. So we're going to choose Install Now. And then go ahead and click on Activate Plugin. And there you have it. So those two plugins are now set up. The next thing you want to do after installing those is go down to your dashboard and click on Update, and make sure there is no other no other updates that need to be made at this point, and there aren't. So you can come on over here to where it says Theme, And this is where you can pick which theme you want to work with. This is the latest 2014 theme. They have the 2013 out here, the 2012 theme, and you could actually pick a different theme. We're going to go with the 2012 because that one seems to work a little bit smoother with what we're trying to do at the moment. And it's just a little cleaner look and feel to it. So I just went ahead and activated that. You don't have to. You could basically do your theme later, pick another theme. The next thing we're going to change after we're working in the appearance over there is go over to settings. And where it says WordPress address URL, I'm going to simply copy and paste that over here. So where it says WordPress address URL, I'm going to click on www.uniformsandjerseys and put that at the beginning. So that way your URL to the search engines is going to be consistent as www.yourdomain.com, and I feel that's extremely important to do that. Under tagline, you could say, you know, something catchy, your one-stop shop for sports, uniforms, and jerseys. And again, so what I did here under site address, I added www. Right after the HTTP. Then I'm going to click on Save Changes, and it will probably make me log back in, as it does. So we're going to go back over here, grab our password, and it's important that you save your password as well, and they will also email it to you. So we're just going to log back in there. And now we're in a position where we're ready to go through the process of getting our website set up and ready to go. So once we've gone through this part of things and configuring WordPress, we're able to go out and install WooCommerce, which we'll cover that in a separate video. But before we do that, let's go over here to the SEO plugin and click on the dashboard there, because this is very important. Allow tracking of this WordPress install. You could decide if you want to do that or not, but we're going to go through the basic details here. If you are working with Google Webmaster Tools, you could plug in that data here, and same with Bing Webmaster Tools, which will tell people what kind of information to pull from your site. Titles and meta description, you can choose what your title separator is. So I usually go with just a simple dash here, so we're just going to stick with that. And then these other items, you're not going to want to do too much. Most of the time, the settings they have out of the box are the best settings for you to work with. So you could add your Facebook page URL back here, add in your social elements as well, because search engines do look for that. And you can kind of familiarize yourself with the Yoast SEO plugin and how it works. Another thing that I would change, and it's a good thing I went through this, is the permalink structure. That's something that is very important. So what I would do is actually come up here under settings, and we're going to click on permalinks. And Yoast does a good job of kind of making sure you're monetized correctly. And you want to select post name. So that means your URL is going to be yourdomain.com / whatever the post name is, and just click on save there. So Yoast will walk you through the last few elements of your SEO, of getting things done the right way. And you'll see Yoast in action more or less when you're actually editing a specific blog post. So when we're at the bottom here, it'll say WordPress SEO by Yoast. You're going to put in what your focus keyword is, your SEO title tag, your meta description, and how you want it to display and show up. And they do a really good job of helping you throughout the process of your SEO campaign. And so that's why the Yoast tool's there. It's going to help your website be even more search engine friendly than WordPress is. So in the next video, we're going to go in and install WooCommerce. And then after that, we're going to start going through the WooCommerce settings, setting up our payment option, and we'll go in that direction.
Hello and welcome. You are now looking at Alibaba.com. It is used by entrepreneurs and considered to be the top wholesaler for online entrepreneurs to use in order to sell products on Amazon.com and eBay.com and other sites like Shopify. And in this course, we'll be learning more about how you can leverage Alibaba.com. So this is a success guide for Alibaba.com. Now in this overview, we're going to be talking about what Alibaba is and why it matters to entrepreneurs. Now, if you like to market physical products instead of just information in your online business, you do need a selling idea and a supply or supplier. And entrepreneurs can now source their products from China through internet supplier Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is the largest e-commerce company in the entire world, and it's even bigger than Amazon and eBay. It is the connection point for entrepreneurs between sellers from Asia and wherever the entrepreneur is. In most cases, we're talking about the United States, the United Kingdom, or Australia. Now, the company's catalog, Alibaba, is massive and has millions of products from suppliers that number in the hundreds of thousands. Now, you might be asking why, in addition to being the largest retailer, that entrepreneurs in particular look at Alibaba. And the primary reason is that companies look there because they want to take advantage of low manufacturing costs of the suppliers in Asia that are connected to Alibaba. Typically, for the same kinds of items, costs are going to be dramatically lower than those you might find if you were going to purchase in industrialized companies in North America and other countries that we've mentioned. Now, there are other reasons that entrepreneurs have begun to look to Asia in general and Alibaba in particular, and not all of those reasons revolve around manufacturing costs. So you might ask now, what are the advantages to using Alibaba? What are some of those other reasons? Well, we talked about the fact that goods typically have low manufacturing costs from the suppliers in Asia. But suppliers on Alibaba tend to work with smaller entrepreneurs, whether or not they work through their smaller arm, Alibaba Express, and they give small entrepreneurs the opportunity to deal in quantities of physical products in ways that fit their business. And what you'll find is that there are a substantial number of suppliers in Alibaba to work from in most physical product categories. And this is, of course, an advantage for entrepreneurs that are looking for the best possible price, the best possible product, and something that they can eventually brand into developing a company or developing a niche inside of both Amazon, eBay, or any other retailer. Now, in some cases, Alibaba's suppliers are the only ones who actually manufacture certain items. So you can only get those items from the Asian suppliers through Alibaba. And of course, then the product interface makes it easy to source Asian suppliers and purchase from them. So Alibaba's interface makes it intuitive and takes the intimidation factor out of actually going in, looking for a product, and finding a supplier. Now, of course, then there are some disadvantages to using Alibaba also. Customers tend to have a low opinion of goods in general from China, and that is going to be the case regardless of what it is that you're going to be selling and or retailing. Now, the other thing is that Alibaba-based manufacturers sometimes have lower quality and labor standards than companies in the West, so you'll have to overcome that in your marketing. Now, the other thing is that intellectual property protection is virtually non-existent. That means that you probably won't have exclusivity in a product area that's really selling, and it's going to be difficult for you to come to market with something that's totally unique. So this again is going to be something that you'll have to overcome in your business strategy and in your marketing. Now, the other thing is that people who are sourcing the products will have to overcome the language barrier, both in culture and understanding, as they deal with manufacturers through Alibaba. Of course, it's also difficult to actually go to the site and verify the manufacturer and verify their processes. Now, there are ways around that we'll be talking about in this course. And of course, shipping times tend to be longer because your product has to travel further. And of course, again, there are going to be some cultural differences in the business practices as well as in the relationship that you'll be developing with the people that you'll be doing business with. And again, this is something that you'll have to overcome not only in your marketing, but you'll have to overcome it in the way that you conduct your relationships. Finally, there's little to no recourse when something goes wrong. Now, there are ways around that. We'll be talking about that in this course. But if something goes really wrong, there isn't going to be a lot of very fast recourse for you to be able to take. So this is something you'll need to be taking precaution up front. You'll need to take care of these aspects as you start to get into sourcing your product and finding reputable manufacturers that you want to be doing business with over time. So now that we've done this overview, we're going to get into how you can be successful with Alibaba.com. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.
Why be an Amazon affiliate? Hello, welcome, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'll be talking about why you should be an Amazon affiliate. First of all, let's talk about what is an Amazon affiliate. An Amazon affiliate website is a website created to promote products from Amazon and uses affiliate links to sell these products to consumers who visit the website. Amazon Associates is one of the first online affiliate marketing programs that was created to allow website owners, developers, and Amazon sellers earn money by advertising products from Amazon.com. Generally, these kinds of websites will have a theme or related search keywords, such as cameras, golf equipment, books, and so forth. Affiliates get to decide on the product they want to sell, and then they create posts, reviews, and other things to attract their website readers' interest about that product to send to the reader to Amazon to purchase that product. Website owners and bloggers who register as affiliates get to make money from the referral fees they get when they create links and consumers click through those links and buy products from Amazon. This provides consumers the convenience of referring them to a trusted site where they can immediately purchase the products you advertise on your site. And when they do, you can earn up to 10% in referral fees. So why should you be an Amazon affiliate? It's free to join and easy to use, and it makes money. There's plenty of reasons why the Amazon Associates program is one of the best existing affiliate programs. One of the great things about the Amazon affiliate program is if a reader clicks to go to Amazon through one of your affiliate links, it stores your affiliate code, and anything that they buy will earn you commission. I repeat, anything. This simply means that they don't necessarily need to buy that product you recommended in order for you to earn commission. They can buy literally anything from Amazon, and you will earn commission as long as they are directed to Amazon through your website's affiliate link. It's really common for people to buy more than one item. Regardless of whether people make purchases of the product you recommended or not, statistics have found that a significant crowd of people usually went on to buy all manner of products, other books, electronics, cosmetics, etc., where you will get a commission on each one of them. This is passive income. You earn a commission on anything that a person buys within 24 hours of you directing them to Amazon. Amazon is one of the most widely trusted brands on the internet. The traffic for Amazon has been proven to be one of the most popular shopping destinations online. Readers know Amazon and are familiar with it. They trust it and do spend significant amounts of money there. Tens of thousands of Amazon customers have already set up an account and specifically have a credit card stored on file for speedy checkouts, proving that these pool of trusting, loyal customers usually will not have a second thought on making a purchase. The amount of products on Amazon is what makes it attractive. The wide arrays of products selling on the site allows you to narrow down your options. Amazon has such a variety of products, bloggers with narrow niches generally get to avoid facing the common difficulty to find the right product that matches their blog's focus. For example, certain blogs that only focus or specialize in reviewing a specific product that affordable affiliate programs do not offer. Many bloggers don't have the luxury of being able to choose high-paying affiliate programs that have narrow niches because they simply don't relate to their topics. Therefore, Amazon is a great option to bloggers. Your earnings might come in slower than you can wait, but trust me on this. It will build up as time goes, and when it is established, it will be your constant snowballing income source. The next best thing is the effort needed for this program is pretty minimal. Just by doing reviews, blog posts, adding links to your posts over time. Create as much doorways as you can to direct customers into the Amazon store. Each time you do, you are increasing the chances of people making purchases, and you will get your share of commission. That is literally all you need to do. Attract, direct, earn. And just like any shopping center, the sales during holiday season on Amazon bloom rapidly too. There's a significant bloom in sales whenever it hits holiday season. So the key to making profit as an Amazon affiliate is to aim for times like this. Plan ahead, line up your links and posts a couple of months before, and run specific posts leading up to the holiday rush, like Christmas or New Year's. You'll be sure to earn extra commissions during the holiday season. Joining an affiliate program can be a rewarding experience, but it can also be challenging when you have to deal with choosing what affiliate program is best for you. There are plenty like Amazon, eBay, ClickBank, Microsoft, Avangate, and more. The question here is, which one should you choose? Each has its own advantages and disadvantages. It also greatly depends on your current situation as well as your own personal preferences and expertise when having to create related posts to advertise a product. Of course, you have a choice to promote more than one affiliate site. However, to increase your chances of success, it is highly recommended to focus your marketing efforts on only one affiliate program first, especially if you're a beginner. Once you have successfully established a strong, loyal traffic and consistent income through one affiliate program, perhaps that's the time you can promote the other program. So if you find yourself struggling in choosing between different affiliate programs to work with, you have just landed at the right place. Whether you're new to affiliate marketing or been around for some time, you'll be ready to maximize your income with the right affiliate program. It's time you learn why Amazon affiliate program is better than others. 1. It is comparatively easier to join Amazon affiliate program. At Amazon, joining the affiliate program's pretty easy. Your application will be approved regardless whether you have a website on your own or if your website has quality traffic. You can even use the free blog platforms like Google's Blogger or Blogspot. Quite a number of Amazon affiliates are quite successful even if they don't have a website. The secret here is that the main method of promotion is via advertising. 2. It offers one of the best commission systems. With Amazon, you can easily estimate your earnings. The payment structure is simplified. Earnings of products are based on percentage commission. Therefore, your affiliate income will be calculated as a percentage of the price. However, there are also items where the commission is fixed. Regardless of the price, the amount of commission remains the same. An example is the electronics items like laptops. You'll earn a flat rate of $25 per sale regardless if the laptop is worth more than $2,000 or less than $500. The best thing about the Amazon's affiliate program compensation program is the performance fee structure. Simply understand this concept, as the more sales you make, the higher will be your commission rate. The percentage commission starts from 4% for those with monthly sales of 1 to 6 shipped items per month. It goes up to 8.5% for super affiliates who are able to sell more than 3,131 items per month. 3. You do not have to do a lot of selling yourself. Most of the Amazon products sell themselves. This means that this program does not require you to work hard at selling like you do with digital products. For example, you don't need a sales page or landing page, and you don't need to become best buds with all the top marketers. All you need is your expertise in reviewing the products and advertising it to direct traffic from your blog or website to Amazon. And then it pans out well because the chances of a customer making a purchase upon entering Amazon's pretty high. Most readers or customers already have intention of purchasing. It's just a matter of how many more products they will end up buying. There you have it, 3 excellent reasons why Amazon affiliate program is better than any of the others on the market. Amazon provides you with an opportunity to build yourself an excellent income source with reputable products that are readily available.